I catch the he getting the beats like it's Drake, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him belly fill his tank, run up to the next steak. I get down, I get dirty, catch him on the puppet. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slimy stomach. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published.
When the Saints go marching in, when the Saints go marching in.
You can almost hear the noise coming from the nearby French Quarter, and they're being just as loud inside Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Houston Texans and the New Orleans Saints. Neither team got the start to the season that they wanted. Let's see who can right the ship as Week 2 gets underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
All right.
Down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll be first down, Houston.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Stroud from the pistol. Gets him on the quick hitter. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. They're just going to draw the flag. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely. Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
From the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Hits it through the middle. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
60 Eagles, 6 Dragon, 60. 18 Pioneer. Check out.
They'll try and punch it in. And he stopped just a little short of the goal line. He's down to the 2. He picked up 6
3-yard gain. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Let's go. 72. Here we go. Motion.
He gets it again. And this time he's got it. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Texans nothing.
Reed now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. Oh, the football's loose. But fortune on the Texans side. What their guys got to it, they're going to keep the football. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. From the gun, Stroud. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3.
3 yards to go.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. And that incompletion won't help.
Secures this at the 17. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
1st and 10. At their own 23-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. He's got it downfield near the edge. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. Blown back to the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
40-yard line.
Okay, that's a run that's whole hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. Hits him on the out route. He'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet. That's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
From the gun on 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. He takes it down to the 33. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slant. You're just looking for a little short yard gain. To find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch. That's a perfect play to break it big.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back, I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Now to the running back. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they took a job on 1st down, more to come.
And they They shove him out before he can get upfield. Third down coming up.
Brings up third and goal.
One defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Defense bringing in a fifth DB, third and goal.
Tag. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Defense bringing in a fifth DB, third and goal.
Let's go. Cougar 19 Tiger, 18 Tiger.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints take a 13-0 lead. Chris Olave with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Reed now to kick this one away. And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return. So that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. On play action, here's Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Loss of 3 yards. It's second down.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. Our score, 14-0. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They have second down behind the sticks. Connects downfield, on target to Dell. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. First down now, ball at the 33.
It's a game of 35. First down.
A give now from the gun. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a one-score game in the first half. A game-breaking play there, stunning the defense and giving this offense one for the highlight reel, baby.
Yep, just put another one on there, Kate. He is a threat to score anytime he touches the ball. The defense, well, they had him ready to go. They were ready to body him up in coverage, but receivers today, and we see it all the time, the best of them, they don't just do it through the air. They can use their legs as a weapon. That's a big-time touchdown run.
Brings in the kick at the 9. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10, Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out. They'll come out throwing. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too.
That's good for a Saints. First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46. throw it. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Looking to throw here. Short pass brought in. He's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And now they're left with 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Now we'll have a field goal try coming up for the Saints. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. It's no good, and had the leg, but his aim wide right. And it stays a one-possession game at 7 points.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Cross, this is Nolan. He is stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
A gain of 27 on the play. First down, Houston.
Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play, and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
They're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, that's one of those situations as a quarterback, but on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Couldn't connect to a takedown, so that brings up 4th and long. Out comes the field goal team for the Texans. This a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Here's Ford on the return. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down.
First down 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
Go! He's moving, boys. 60 bison, 60 bison. Check out.
Now a give on the counter. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. I love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Ready, set.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
19, tight. Cougar 19, 19 tight. 19 tight.
Here's a throw. Hits his running back. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Down the left sideline he goes. There it is. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints now lead by 10. They'll set up here for the point after. And he's off the mark. No good. Some troubles for the rookie early here as he misses on the extra point. to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back play straight ahead. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical as nobody wants a 3 and out.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Backfield is empty as they motion him out right. Stroud now on 3rd. Nice loft on that one, but it falls incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. 1st down now, ball at the 33. They'll throw to begin this drive. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. 1st down, play action. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles.
Another throw here on 2nd down. Catch is made near the edge. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So shipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. No throw, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. With that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. Saints holding the lead inside of the Superdome. 1st and 10 from the 32. He's going to throw it again. Gets it to him on the screen. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like the
touchdown New Orleans. The Saints grow their lead just before halftime. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Reed now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Stroud off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw, but it's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. Completed to his running back. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. In at 26 yards there. And it'll be first down, Houston. A fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First down.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Dumps it off to his running back. Has a lane inside the 25. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans chop some of the lead off before the half.
Touchdown, Houston.
Well, Brock, I think you and I both saw that one coming together from up here, and it became clear pretty quickly that if they got things going, that one could go the distance.
Yeah, the 6 points earned on any screen pass touchdown, I give half a point to the sell job of a quarterback, half a point to the effort of the running back, but 5 of those points to the big guys in front of them. They're the most important ones out there on that play, and in the best of times, they clear lane for a touchdown just like that one.
He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Hits him on the out route. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. Creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offensive line fast.
Saints, first down.
They'll throw it here on 1st. Throw left side, complete. And he's going to be hauled out on the gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. 1st and 10 from the 43.
Let's go. Go.
Now looking to throw. Finds his back complete. And this one does not go far. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 41-yard line.
Takes the 2nd down snap. Fits it through the middle. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. The Saints call their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And he breaks up that throw for the moment. A good defensive play as we hear what this flag's about. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty.
Let's go now. 19, Tiger. 19, 70 Lion.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And this is going to be a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints will add to their lead at the end of the half. Kicking team out to try the extra points. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Saints take a 3-possession lead.
Texans 17.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Return coming from the 6. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Here's Ford on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Saints take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10. Going back, gets the handoff. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Stop right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
You know, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. He's dropping back to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
You know, Kim, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They're going to be set up just outside that red zone.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Going to the ground again on first. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Saints first down.
That's just not... the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 6, chop 60, chop 60, 7 Byron, 19, love, 65, yeah, 65.
Another carry for him. Some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Take Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Right there. Go.
They give it to him again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Down at the 2-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. The give now out of the shotgun. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Saints grow the lead coming out of halftime. Looking to tack on the point after. And it's off the mark. The kick is no good, but I think they can spare a point or two given the size of this lead. Reed now to kick this one away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. Starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. They go play action with Stroud. He's going deep this time. Has it down close. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans start the second half with some needed points. Nico Collins with a touchdown. Stroud now bringing his guys up for this two-point attempt.
The Texans will line up for the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And this is going to be caught, getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer.
Texans 25.
All right, partner, it is a small step on a long road back, but a necessary one. The touchdown and that conversion drop us back down to a 2-score game.
So you're saying there's a chance, Kate, just a little bit of a chance. Maybe they got to do it again, and again, and again. But all I know, time may not be on their side, but they did gain just a little bit of momentum. When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
70 Lions.
On first down, they'll run.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second. And inches at the 50-yard line.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Looking for a pass on second and short. Finds the in route complete. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Let's go. 19 tight. 9, 70, 10,
First down, and they go right back to it. He loses the football, and the Texans have recovered it.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
First down, Stroud. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. Quite the start to that drive, huh, partner? First play sets him up at the 38. They'll run here on first down. Bounced it outside, but still no luck as he's brought down at the line. Second down coming up.
Tried to mix in a little wide receiver carry and catch his defense on its heels. We've seen it work time and again and almost got there. Without that tackle, we could have seen a big gainer. Give some credit to the defense where credit is due.
And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it will be a first down, Texans.
Josh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Stroud completes it quick. And slow progress into enemy territory. Small gain to the 48. Jonas Sanker in from the secondary, making that stop. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. From the gun, Stroud. Escapes the pocket. And Stroud gets him the first with a slide down at the end of it. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's another Texans first down.
Handoff now from the gun. Pushing for the red zone. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans shrinking the lead some in the third. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Texans getting back to within one score.
Texans 32.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And he takes a knee in the end zone for a
Saints
touchback.
take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
Go! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. My man.
Here's the handoff. Big play. Pushes them beyond midfield. The 30. Cuts it right sideline, and there's daylight. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Saints lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. That one splits the uprights. And the Saints lead by 15 now.
Texans 32.
Reed now to kick this one away. No return here. This kick's going to wind up as a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. To the air, Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying getting it to Nico Collins. And now it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
They eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
All right.
3rd and long for him here. Hits his running back. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter, but they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. To the air yet again. It's Stroud. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. That one right down the middle. And the Saints grow the lead now to 22 points.
Texans 32.
Reed now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Hands it off to the back. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. It's the Texans with the football and a chance to do a little window dressing here in the 4th. Second down now. They need 7.
Here we go.
Operating from the gun. It's Stroud. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
And air it out on 3rd. He has the first over the middle. This gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass game, has loved a tight end that can stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes, and what a difference it can make.
And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans get it back to within 2 possessions. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there are so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Defense had a chance to scheme it up, now lined up to defend this try.
The Texans will line up.
Again, Stroud.
Conversion.
Wow, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Nick Bolton has it. And he has it up to the 9-yard line before going down.
The score, Saints
Those defenders,
54.
well, they're just as excited as all of us when we get to see a 2-point play. It's a chance to directly keep points off the board and can energize a defense and give them that swag when the defense is stopping.
2-score game, gotta get yourself additional opportunities somehow. And that right there, that's a huge one. Feel like they absolutely now have to translate this into points.
They really do, and not just make it a one-possession game. As you've taught me, Kate, how do you eat an elephant?
One bite at a time.
One possession at a time, one play at a time, one bite at a time to the very end.
This play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And it'll be first down, Houston. Shotgun now, first round. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it's going to be second down. Looking to throw, Stroud. He's got it along the sideline. And this one only manages the arm before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be third down.
And there's heat. That blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. Throwing on third down, Stroud. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Offense up to the line fast.
Texans, first down.
From the red zone on first. Throwing the out route complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. Nothing doing on that two-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion. Going for it yet again. And once again, they don't have the right call to make it in for two, so their struggles continue.
Yeah, they've kept them on the field without hesitation all game long. This offense knows what they're doing. The problem is the defense knows even more.
This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for them from the 31. throw here on first. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Let's go now.
Hand off on second and short. This one goes for 3 yards. That's good for a Saints first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down from the 42. They'll work against the blitz. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he'll get this through midfield and starts pushing into Texans territory.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Stopped right around the 45-yard line. That goes as a 40-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
That's a play that won't pop on the stat sheet. Players and coaches won't forget about it, I promise you that. Coaches will file that one away the next time they really need to pick up a few yards.
Back-to-back carries here. Again, he's got room. He's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal.
Coming off that carry, I go right back to him. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
They'll try and punch it in. And he hauls it across for the New Orleans touchdown. The Saints can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. That one splits the uprights. And the Saints take a 3-possession lead.
Texans 44.
Reed now to kick this one away. Let's take this at the 10. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Here's Stroud now. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 42-yard line.
All right. What's up?
Stroud. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock. The problem's on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
He's got it. Complete to Collins. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there.
And the Texans.
Here's Stroud again. Dumped off to his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Texans trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
Under.
They are throwing it again. Short pass brought in. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he set out. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first. Still sticking with the passing game. Finds a man, right side. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First down, Houston.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Gets him on the out route. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Offense is hurrying, time running down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
First down, Stroud. Near the goal line. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and goal, Houston.
From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. He just throws this one away.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Watching the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Dig deep.
All right.
Here we go, right up the gut. And this defense is going to win this round. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 4th and
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Nick Bolton has it. And the Saints will take it back to their own 30 before they're stopped. And that is where they're going to take over after the interception.
You knew before this drive started the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They're drawing up for him. So it's a win for the Saints. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Saints as we say so long from New Orleans.
Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up, bitch, we mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in, Bar Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Fria, make it hotter. 2 a.m., we ended up at Live. 3 a.m., we like open. 4 a.m., and I know which girls I'm taking home. Ooh, yeah.
Where you at? Where you been? Taking pictures on the trip with your friends. Bad dog, we don't count it, just spend. Make our own, we don't follow the trends. Hundred on our own expense. Only live once, so we so. Let's take. Don't miss. Pour 'em all out, then reload it. More drinks.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Come on, set, ready. Here we go. Ready. Ready, let go. Down. Ready. Set. Ready. Let's go. Set it. Set. Ready. Here we go. Set. Set. Ready. Let's go now. Let's go. Come on. Set. Ready. Here we go. Ready, go.
Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
It's a building that's meant so much to the city of New Orleans and all of its residents over the years, and our coverage of the NFL has brought us to it, Caesars Superdome. Today, we have an NFC fighting storm between the Detroit Lions and the New Orleans Saints. York set to get this one started. And here we go from New Orleans. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, it's a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Gibbs. Off to the races, middle of the field. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Corey Gallis tacks on the extra point. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Corey Gallis on to send it away. Has it at the 11. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
1st and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Here we go. Viking 18. 7 Pirates. 7.
On the gun, Rattler. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, that brings up 2nd down.
I'll tell you what that deflection right there, Kate, tells me. The defense was following and reading the quarterback's eyes. Knew exactly where that throw was going. And it takes a little bit of intuition, a little bit of feel. He's able to get his hands on it and knock it out of bounds.
Rattler trying again on 2nd. Who's back it goes, Jordan James. Won't find much there as it reaches the 41. Terrion Arnold in on the stop. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Looking slant route, complete. This is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense and bring up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. I'll start on the ground with Gibbs. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt to that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Back to throw. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
We've set it down from the 37. There's a dive up the middle. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Lions have a 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Working on 1st down. Forced out to his right. St. Brown there to bring it in. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Gibbs now from the gun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs turning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Bronco 80.
Pass play on 1st and 10. On the move, headed right. He's running with it. There's that slide at the end, Brock. Good decision-making there as he picks up close to 8 on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide in practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
The offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
QB sneak coming. And this is down to the 28 before the defense holds it. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
A quick throw completed out to the left. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number 1. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Complete out to the right.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Options are open here, and this is 2nd and inches. Gibbs, and he's in for the touchdown. The Lions get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
Okay, 2 offensive possessions, 2 offensive touchdowns, but even sweeter than that is 2 rushing touchdowns. You are setting the tone and the mindset in this defense. You better regroup.
Now Borregales on to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go. Sack. 19 tight. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Here's Rattler. 1st and 10. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though. We got 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely the receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Rattler to the air now. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
And the Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our 1st quarter. Our score, 14-0. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. We're back for the second quarter. Saints in possession of the football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Now Rattler. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Rattler now off the play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Third and long for him here. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. He has it at the 22. As he gets him all the way up beyond the 40.
At their own 43-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Downfield is fine. St. Brown. He's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Working now from the gun. Another one caught by St. Brown. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions take a 20-zip lead. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. One after is good by Borregales. The Lions stretch their lead to 21.
Saints nothing.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Return coming here from the 12. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up. Here's Rattler. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. Tyke Smith on the coverage.
Looking to throw, Rattler. Screen play here for James. He dodged the tackle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Half to 60, half to 60. Buffalo 18. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
From the gun on 3rd down. Gets him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
And off from the pistol, it's James. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Rattler setting to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
He's got it in the red zone. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound the defense. But you get this game going right at the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
Straight ahead, here's Miller. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that will set up first and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Rattler. Catch made. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
At the Lions' 2-yard line.
70 Lions. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Check. 19 Lions.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints jump some of the lead off before the half. Brock Bowers, the touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
Now he scored to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. It's a small gain up to the 38. Quincy Riley up to make that stop.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
Throwing from the gun. He's throwing deep to the left side. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Iona Sinker.
The second down pass. Intercepted. The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, Rattler. Looking underneath here, it's James. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. Now the Saints hustling people forward. They need to get set.
At the 22-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. On the left side, Bowers has it. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Dump off caught by his back. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Pistol snap to Rattler. Catch is made down the right sideline. After making a catch, he is dipped quickly quickly at the 38. That play good for 17 and a first down. We have a timeout here. Second one taken by New Orleans. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. He's going to throw it again. Throwing this one back of the end zone. And he has the catch. Gets both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Saints pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Those points safe on the scoreboard. The touchdown upheld upon review. York good on the point after. And the Saints chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
21. Saints 14. Dave York to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Shaking off the pitch quickly. He's going to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions will add to their lead at the end of the half. Corey Dallas on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Lions double their lead to 14.
Saints 14. Andy Morikawa set to kick off.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. He's got the squiver. It's all down on what is the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Andres Morikawa set to kick off.
Now Morikawa on to send it away. He'll begin his return from the 11. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10.
Let's go.
He'll work against the blitz. Hits him on the out route. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
19 Lions. Go.
Rattler to the air now. Gets it through the middle. And they're going to bring him down just moments before he's able to break it across midfield. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. A nice gain and a first down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks wish shied away from.
Now, tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
60, 60, 60, 60.
Now an inside handoff to Miller. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10.
19, 18.
Throwing is Rattler. Finds him over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
On third down, here's Rattler. He had it for a jar it loose, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And they're up against it. 4th down coming up. Punting unit out now. And they could really use a good one here. He takes it at the 4. And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. Now after that snap, there's an injured Lion still out there. We'll get a stoppage here as they go out to look at him. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. And he's going to be brought down up to the 31. Nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
Ready? Count to 60.
They'll throw it here on 1st. That's complete to St. Brown outright. This one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Quick throw is caught. He's down after getting this up to the 41. Give him 8 yards on the play. And he's good for a Detroit 1st down.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains! More momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
1st down from the 41.
Here we go, here we go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
He's going to throw this one. Rolling left, buying some time. Has a man downfield. It's Laporta. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That play good for 17 and a 1st down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Lions have a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. That is good for a Detroit 1st down.
It really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number 1, you got to control that nose tackle. Number 2, you got to get people to the 2nd level. That was teaching tape.
Screen here for Gibbs. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. It's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Buys time, rolling right. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT.
The 2nd down pass. Intercepted. The
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10.
At their own 3-yard line.
19.
Rattler back to throw. Likely's got it right side. And he's tackled for a short gain.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz. We felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Mustang 19.
Now Rattler. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
This defense, they had a plan, and they did an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they produced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Third and long for him here. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He's got it deep downfield. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints parlay the interception into points. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those alignments. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a show.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. And this one is launched downfield. And he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Borregales taps out the extra point. And the Lions double their lead to 14.
Saints 21. Andy Borregales.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Brings it in at the 13. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's the Saints ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Rattler. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Here he is on 2nd and inches. It's Bowers with another catch. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Rattler. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Now run, James. He picks up 5 on that 1st down run, brings up 2nd down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up 1st and 10 now inside the red zone. From the red zone now. Going the out route complete. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it will rewards them with a first and goal.
That's another Saints first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Handoff here for Miller. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints now within one score in the fourth. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of these blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Coming right is Gibbs. Makes his move towards the sideline. This gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon. Give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got first and 10 inside the red zone.
First down.
From the red zone on first. And he will score. Touchdown Detroit. The Lions go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. One after is good by Borregales. And the Lions double their lead to 14.
Saints 28.
First of all, you ain't got long enough. With me, you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is,
Andres Borregales sends the kickoff.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Has it at the 11. They're going to track him down, but a nice effort in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38.
At their own 38-yard line.
First and 10. Saints find themselves with some good field position starting out.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 18, Pioneer. Cut 19, cut 19.
From the gun, Rattler. Cut out left. Still has some space inside the 35. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints now within 1 score in the fourth. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This will end up as a
The
touchback.
Lions take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. Free up the middle. Gets a breakaway. Here he goes again. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Lions go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. That one right down the middle. And the Lions double their lead to 14. Now Borregales on to send it away. Starting at the 10. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60, trap 60.
Looking to throw, Rattler. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Detroit. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that fourth quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick six.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense. And when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
Back to work they go after the interception. He puts some air under it deep down the left. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off the defense at any time.
And they'll fight ahead for a few. It's third down.
The ball carrier tackled at the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
Come on, set.
They'll throw third and long. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing fourth down.
You never ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Panther up, Cowboy 80. Ringo.
Desperation time here. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. First and 10.
Here we go.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Lions moments away from their 4th win of the year. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go now.
Another one for Gibbs. And a productive run now on 2nd down. That's a gain of 6.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Third down run by Gibbs. Trying to plow ahead for the first. Can't even get back to the line. That brings up 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
35-yard attempt.
Corey Gallis connects. And the advantage now sits at 24.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Has this at the 6. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 24-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. On the give, it's Miller. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Rattler now off the play action. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end. because that's their bread and butter. That play actually gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover it.
So the Lions get the win on the road. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. With Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from New Orleans.
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me all that I don't fade. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and tell me you love me and don't let me go.
Even when it's ugly and money get low. Trust me, even when it's one thing right after the other, the nerve really miss me. I know it's been 15 long days since I've been away. Tell me you waiting at home with the baby and tell her that daddy's so proud of the way. She teaching her mama and daddy to be more like kids and still handle the biz on the road. Cause I got a dream that I never could see in the shade. Excited to see where it goes. I love the environment. I could provide you with just like I'm writing about you in these songs. You taking me higher, no need for a lighter. The spark of my fire inspired this poem. Gone.
Couple weeks I had to leave, now coming back off road. Tell me you love me and tell me you love me and tell me you love me and don't let me go.
Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back.
Ball like yellow on leaves. Ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee, he's asleep. You weak, chic. The web look at the boots, fleet. Headache. Got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay.
Fall back here, get back. Fall back here, get back. Back, 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 back. Fall back, 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 back.
I only like bad, but a thick, it's a big, it's a no. So long as she get really, really. Listen, I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. You only met once, but we like we go back, way back. Run it, then we on track. But you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap. You said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that. Lay back, in the back of the Maybach. Play that. Say that. I be in the streets like a stray rat. I will never be with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid. One girl, one side, in a dope. Sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it.
Fall back here, get fall back here, get back.
Finding out it's kinda dumb. Realize I am somebody that I don't know at all. Oh God, would you tell me why I'm worn down to the bone? Even though I've only seen half of the world, I'm coming home. Hanging on the hope, I'm losing grip of time and space. Mind is running circles over something I can't change. I've looked, I've tried, no one told me when it wrong. Am I feeling all the feelings, or am I just going numb? Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. Oh, no time for living a lie. Oh, time flies, so don't blink twice.
I tried everything I thought that I may need. I've been trying to catch my breath since I was 17. I've hurt, I've cried, and way too much to drink, but I won't let my life drown in that old kitchen sink. Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. Oh, no time for living a lie. So don't blink twice. Time flies, so don't blink twice. Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. Time for living a lie. Oh, time flies, so don't blink twice. Time flies, so don't blink twice. Time flies, so don't blink twice.
Yeah, yeah, huh? Let's go. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, yeah. It's so rugged. So right. It's so rugged. It's so rugged. So right. It's so right.
One album is getting kinda hectic. Too many years on me like I'm in Texas. 3 years deep now, keeping them guessing. 4-star hotel, what's for breakfast? 5 fingers, give you a blister. 6 at the wheel, you're 6 the mister. Give me your mama, I'ma kiss her. I said 6 rings. rings on me like I'm in Pittsburgh. Motion maker, record breaker. 6 on my chest like an LA Laker. Black belt MC, call me master. 6 on the beat, it's a speaker blaster. Bars are hot and bars are ready. A Middle Caesars with the extra chetty. Extra style, extra flow.